So on the screen, you can see a Java program where in the first line, we are creating a package by name computer and code. And then we are having a class test, which is declared as public. And within the class, we are having the public static void main method, which is having string type of arguments. Now, so this string type of arguments are nothing but command line arguments, which using which we can give user input for main method. So in this video, we will be seeing the logical operators of Java. So in Java, the logical operators, so these logical operators we have as and, or, and not. So there are three logical operators in Java programming. So that is and, or, not. So this and operator is represented using the symbol ampersand, and two times we write ampersand to represent this and operator. And or operator is represented by using the pipe symbol, and two pipes we use to represent the logical pipe, logical or. And not operator is represented using the exclamation mark. So logical and when we are using, it will be true, it will be giving the result as true only when all the conditions which we mention will satisfy. So if all conditions are true, then only it gives the result true, which is in case of and. And in case of or, if any one condition is true, the result will be true. So whatever conditions we are mentioning, if any one condition, if any one of the conditions is true, then the result will be true in case of or. Whereas logical or, and not will be reversing or inverting the result. Inverts or reverses. True to false and false to true. So so inverts or reverses result. So if it is true, it gives you false, and if it is false, it gives you true. So these are the logical operators which we have in Java programming. So now we will be using the logical operators. So for that, first I am declaring two variables, a, comma, b. Now I want to take the values for a and b from user. For that, I'm using here a scanner class, and I'm creating object for the scanner class, and using this scanner class along with system.in, I can take the user input. I can scan the user input from console. And whenever we use this scanner class, we need to import it from Java util package. So you can see we are getting a red mark here. We are getting error here that it cannot be resolved to type. So for that, we need to import Java util package, import it from Java util package. So which is given in suggestion also. Here you can click and it will be imported like this. So import java.util.scanner. So we have here created the scanner class object, and using the same, we will be scanning the user input for A and B. So now let's give to the user message to enter values for A and B. So I'm using a system.out.println, and I will be giving here a message to user enter A and B. And when the user enters A and B, I will be scanning it and assigning to A and B respectively. And I will scan it using the object of scanner class, that is S. And I will be also using along with it the predefined next int method, because the variable which we have declared is of type integer. So next integer on console we will be scanning using this nextInt method of scanner class, and we are here using to access it the scanner class object S. Same way we can use again the scanner class object and assign the another nextInt to B. So this way we have here asked the user to enter A and B values, and the user when enters A and B values, we are scanning and assigning to A and B. And now I can display both A and B using again a println statement. So I am here using the println statement like this. So here I want to display A and B. So A is, and I want to give the A value, that is plus A, and then again B value, let's print. So I will just take a pipe symbol and then I want to print B value. Now you can see, yeah, I have used here a string and combined it with variable using a plus symbol. So to combine a string with a variable value, we use plus operator, and again to combine it with again another string, I am using again plus. So strings and variables are combined in this statement using plus operator. So here it will be printed like A is, and then the A value, then B is, and then the B value. So let's first execute and see what will be the result for this. So when I execute this program, I will be getting in console the result or the message enter A and B. So A I'm giving 12, B I'm giving 23, and I get A and B displayed in this manner according to this println statement. So now I will be using now the logical operators on values of A and B. So for that, already we are having the A and B variables declared, and we will be taking the values for that variables from user. Now I am going to use another variable int result, and I will be using a condition like if the condition I want to give is if A greater than B and A greater than 10. If both the conditions are true, then I want to assign to the result, or let's print. Um, I'm not taking result variable. Let's directly print. So I want to print the same. A is greater than B and also greater than 10. So this will be printed if both the conditions are true. So this is by using if condition. And again I'm using if A greater than B or A greater than 10, then print A is greater than B or A is greater than 10. That is OR. So first let's check the result for this. So I am executing and I have taken here two if statements. If both the conditions are true, here it will be printing this. If any one condition is true, it will be printing this. So I am giving A value as 50. So when I give 50 and B value as 20. So A is 50, B is 20, and I am getting both the statements printed because A is greater than B, that is 50 is greater than 20, and also A is greater than 10, that is 50 is greater than 10. So both the conditions are true, so it is printing A is greater than B and A is greater than 10. Also, according to OR operator, if any one is true, it will be true, and if both are true, then also it will be true. So it is giving you conditions are true. It is printing the statement or executing the if block because any one or both conditions are true here. Now suppose if I give the A value as 5 and B value as 3, then I get A is greater than B or is greater than 10. But I'm not getting the statement A greater than B or A greater than 10. This is because here the first condition is true, but the second condition is false. A is not greater than 10. A is greater than B. 5 is greater than 3. It is true, but A is greater than 10 is false. So both the conditions must satisfy for the AND result to be true. So if it is true, then only this block gets executed. So because it only one condition true and the other is false, it is giving you, it is not executing this block and it is giving you false. Whereas here A is greater than B is true, A is greater than 10 is false. But because any one condition if true, it will give you true result. Because it is giving you true result, it is executing the block and giving you this result A greater than B or greater than 10. So this is how we use AND operator and OR operator, logical and logical OR in a Java program. Now let's see the NOT operator. So for NOT operator, I will be using a simple if and I'll give a single condition so that there will be no confusion. So I am giving if A equal to 100. So I'm checking here if A is 100 and outside I will be using a NOT operator on the condition. So whatever is the result of this condition will be inverted. If it is true, it will become false and I will be printing then A is not 100. So if A is equal to 100, it will give true and not if it is inverting the condition. So if A is 100, it will be changing it. Or if A is 100, not means it gives you false. So let's check. So A and B. A I am giving as 100, B I am giving as 50. So I am getting both the statements and I'm not getting this. A is 100, but because we are using here not, it is inverting the result. So it is not printing A is 100. It is not 100. It is making it not 100. And because if I give some other value, it will be making it true and it will be printing this. Because it is 100, it is not printing it because it is making the result false. So now to understand it more easily, let's directly print the result instead of using it in if statement. So I am here using system.out.println and I will be printing this directly. So I am printing is. So this will be printing the result for OR. Same way I will be printing for not, and not. So and result will be getting using this condition which I am directly printing using system.out.println. So this will give you the result for and or and for not, let's directly take true. So it will make it false. So I'm giving true, it will give you false and here we should enclose again. Yeah. And I'm removing this if statement. Let's keep only the println statement. So here we have used and, or, and not. So not true, let's give. So when I execute, I get enter A and B values. if I give the A value as 45, B value as 5, and is printed true or is true, and true is made as false. So it is giving true, the second is also giving true, and the third is giving false because we are using not along with true. So not true is false, whereas the result for this is true. So let's check again. So directly the result of operator is printed as true or false. So if I now give 12 for A, or let's give 5 and 3, so I get false, true, and false. So you can observe the result and check why it is false, true, and false. So that was about logical and or not in Java program. And will be true only when all the conditions are true, or will be true if any one of the conditions or all conditions are true, and not will make true as false and false to true. It will invert the result, true as false and false as true, like in this case.